we wanted to go over a film that, for once in a long time, we both completely disagreed on. From director, what was it? Solette or Soleil, I think. Paul Soleil or Solette. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Depends on whether you're from Canada or not.
Yeah. Is the movie Anchor Bay recently put on the DVD, available now in stores. Grace, get away from me.
I tell you what, the government should do cash for clunkers because I'm gonna turn this fucker in.
All right. Let me give you an overall. You're an asshole. I'm gonna give you an overall. Just, I guess I'll give him just a run by on what it is.
Sure, I mean, we've already wasted so much time on it. 2 more seconds. Yeah, because I basically knew the questions that were posed, and you know, I kind of saw where the movie was going, and then when I went there, I was like, I saw you coming a million miles away, and
They show it to you.
Yeah.
They show it to you pretty early on in the film, which I actually kind of like that because it builds up, like, where's this going to go? For me, it was, where's this going to go? Where's this going to take us? What really is the problem? Now I'm fucking interested.
I wasn't.
You weren't.
Just from jump. I don't think I enjoyed the premise.
Alright, well, I enjoyed it thoroughly. He didn't, but like he said, you know, at least there's some credit towards the acting in the film overall.
Good acting, bad movie. That should be another tagline. I'm going to re-release the DVD.
There's a lot of movies that should be tagline that.
Yeah, well, that's true.
If I tell you exactly what it's about, it will completely give the movie away, even though he doesn't care if it gives the movie away because he thinks it's shite. But I liked it, so I'm not going to give it away for you guys. Hopefully he won't say a fucking word and just keep his mouth shut while I'm saying what I'm saying. The tagline for the movie is Love Undying. And it's basically showing what a mother will do. How far a mother will go for her child, in marriage, in sickness or in health.
Hopefully one of those things includes, keeping it out of bad movies. Isn't the case of this one.
Listen,
sorry.
They made It's Alive, alright? And you enjoyed that, didn't you?
On with the review.
That was a terrible movie, but it was a classic. First off, it starred, the one thing that we were very surprised by was Jordan Ladd.
Jordan Ladd, of Grindhouse, Death Proof fame, and
Broken Lizard,
Club Dread.
Club Dread. And many other things.
It's pretty crazy how she changes her appearances from film to film.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we were trying to pinpoint who it was. We just
couldn't see it. Any other movie, I would have known who that was.
None of the wonders of IMDb.
Thank God for IMDb, guys. We also have just a few notable characters, like, which he did agree on, were like the mother-in-law in the film, played by Gabriel Rose.
Yeah, she's done like some. I think she's done an appearance on the L Word. She has like some TV stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that's about it.
I think and the other woman that we were talking about, the midwife, what was her name? Samantha Ferris. Samantha Ferris. A lot of television as well.
Oh, it's another bit part in the L Word. That's strange.
Right.
Yeah.
Overall, I found the premise to the story, the whole undying love between a mother and child, no matter what the problem is. We can't explain the problem because that'll screw the whole review up. But the whole premise behind it, it was brilliant to me. I sat down and my mouth was like that the whole time. I really, it was just mind-blowing. I mean, some of the acting was a bit lame, like you had mentioned earlier, the husband.
One thing this movie didn't want for it was acting. I thought the acting was pretty good. You had established actors.
Right.
All the way through, but if you have a bunch of good actors in what I thought to be a poorly written movie, it really doesn't amount to much.
See, the one thing I have to bring up about retards like my pal Tony Rocky Horror here is in these a lot of you read, I'm sure, Room Morgue Magazine, Fangoria, and other reviews. Room Morgue Magazine, Fangoria Magazine, and other stuff like that. Basically, everybody was saying, even reviews that are on the covers. I looked into them and said, this movie's got to be good. I was dying to see it.
Yeah, you know what? And all those magazines now line my fucking bird cage. I don't even have a bird. That's how bad this movie is.
Overall, I found the movie outstanding. It was to me, it was an astonishing film to watch. The overall grid of the film. It was a very dark film, up to an extent. Even during the scenes where it was supposed to look happy and, you know, scenes that were supposed to be good scenes and stuff like that. But you no matter what, you did feel this tension through the entire film, which I'm sure you saw as well. Through the entire, even from the beginning. There was some sort of a tension through the entire movie.
You know, to me, it almost played out like a long stab at like a Tales from the Dark Side, almost. Except it just, you know, like Tales from the Dark Side, like it had, when the ending hit, you kind of had that bite, the one that, like, you know, sent the chills up your spine.
Right.
And he, in my opinion, he was aiming for that towards the end. And I guess if you really like the movie.
It did, which it did for me. It didn't for you.
No, I just felt like the film just kept itself at one speed, and you know,
it did. It did.
I saw where it was coming from. I saw where it was going. Nothing surprised me. Nothing startled me. Nothing made me sad. Nothing made me, you know, feel anything for the characters. And I think that's what the problem was.
Well, see. I guess, I mean, you know, everybody's got their own ways, you know what I mean? Because while I was watching the film, I felt for the mother. I did. I genuinely felt for her. You know, I felt the anxiety and the need to care for her child and you know, I don't have children, but I still like, you know, if I had